Hey, everybody. It is 2:59. As you guys can see, I'm making me some good old peppermint tea. Go ahead, tag a friend, tell a friend, get them on this live. Today, we are talking about getting support, asking for help. Just ask, right? So many times we don't open our mouths. Y'all know my motto, my mission. Wow, did y'all just see that whole thing came through and just dropped my phone? But anyway, closed mouths don't get fed. So go ahead, tag a friend and tell a friend. Go ahead, start tagging some people, telling them, say, hey y'all, come on, hop on this live. As you guys know, my name is Michelle Cotton or Shelly D. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all social media platforms. I am your renew, repurpose, and restore personal development coach. So happy to serve you. I am also an independent business owner in the XTREAMFX Global Academy, where we do Forex and cryptocurrency trading. So come on. Go ahead, tag a friend, tell a friend about what we got going on today. There go my brother. I'm about to bring him up on camera. Are you able to be on camera today, brother? My brother Ronnie. If you are, just go ahead and request to be on camera. Y'all see, I'm making my tea, like, for real. Y'all know I used to be an actress. Well, not used to be. I am an actress as well. And I was in a play. Hey, Messina, how are you? Go ahead, tag a friend, tell a friend, get them on the live. We are talking about today of how to get support. We're talking about how to ask for help. It is okay to ask for help, right? It's okay. You can ask for help. So go ahead, tag a friend, tell a friend again. I am a part of the XTREAMFX Global Academy, where we do Forex and cryptocurrency trading. We also do multi-level marketing. And I am your personal development coach with Renew, Repurpose, Restore, which is my coaching practice. So yes, tag a friend, tell a friend. We are talking about it is okay to get help. It is okay to ask for help. So y'all go ahead. Let's keep in mind, we are praying for those in Texas and other states and areas who are experiencing this weather. They have blackouts, no water, electricity. So we are definitely keeping all of you in our prayers. Please send out some Facebook recommendations of what we can do, how we can support you. Again, asking for help. Don't be sitting at home in your dark house hungry and won't put out an SOS, okay? So send out an SOS. Hey, Ronnie, are you able to request to be on screen? Hey. So I'm so glad to see you guys joining. We're getting ready to start in a couple of minutes. Go ahead and drop some fire in that chat. Go ahead and drop some sevens. 7 is the number of completion. Go ahead and drop some 8s. 8 is beginnings, right? So I'm super excited about the topic of today. Go ahead and tag a friend and go. Big brother, you guys, who is also a member of the XTREAMFX Global Academy with me. Actually, he's the one who brought me to these opportunities, so very grateful. So, Ronnie, today we are talking about getting support, asking for help, right? Oh, I see my friend Amber on today. Hey, Amber, she watching with us today. We're talking about opening your mouth. It's okay to ask for help. And this is such a great topic for today. Why? Because right now, during this national pandemic and also during a time where this weather is like taking out people's power, this weather is taking out people's water. They can't get to the stores. They can't buy food. They don't have access to these things. And so we want to encourage people to ask for help. We want to encourage people to get the help they need. You know, somebody somewhere might can get a resource to you, right? And so we're definitely keeping all those states that are having that snow and blackouts and power loss and outages and things like that, and can't get the food they need, and you know, there's so much going on. We are praying for all of you. So the first thing first, Ron, I got for asking for support or getting support is you gotta open your mouth, right? You know how big I am on that. Closed mouths don't get fed. You have to literally open your mouth and ask, right? You got to ask the question. You got to tell somebody, hey, I need help. Hey, can you send me something? You know, I'm hurting. I'm without. No one knows that you need help if you don't tell them, if you don't share, if you're that private person who feels like, you know, you're going to be judged in some way. You got to move past that. Like, drop that fear and open your mouth. Ronnie, what do you got to say about this topic today?
Yeah, ain't nobody psychic. Forgive me, y'all. I'm working in my room today, so I'm babysitting. Anything can happen. My girls, y'all can't see them, but they lurking, and people could be popping in. So forgive my background. Whatever happens, I apologize in advance. But definitely,
Right.
yes. Closed mouths don't get fed. You gotta talk. You gotta tell people, and
Right.
if you can't be full of pride. Some people are prideful, and they don't want to tell everybody or ask for help because they feel like they inconvenience some people. Listen, man, if it's concerning with your future, it's concerning with your finances, anything, we gotta break down that mindset barrier that people are gonna assume that you need help and also assume that you can do it all by yourself. Right?
Right.
You got to talk to people. It takes a team. I mean, even if you're successful, nobody who is highly successful has done it all by themselves. You may not see them, but they're in the background. They have a team, an entourage of people that are making them look good.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. I'm 100% with you on that, Ronnie, because it's a team. You know what I'm saying? You may see the front runner, you may see the face of the company or the poster child, but behind them, there's a team of behind the scenes people working in different areas, you know, and the only reason why that main person, like we know the Bill Gates and we know the Steve Jobs and we know the Jeff Bezos and the Michael Kiyosaki's and all them, we don't know the people behind them, but what if they never opened their mouth to say, hey, I need help? What if Steve Jobs never went to that personal investor who I don't even know if he's still known today because they never released his name, but Steve Jobs went to this man. He went to this man and he said, hey, I'm building this machine, this computer, and I got it done. And he said, I need $200 to get it in front of somebody. And that man was like, okay, here you go. I'm going to invest the $200 with you. That man who's anonymous had no idea what the heck Steve Jobs was building, what he was talking about, no computer and engineering and technology. He had no idea if he was going to take the $200 and go squander it away or pay rent or take care of some kids. He didn't ask those questions. He said, you know what? I trust you, Steve. I believe in whatever it is you're doing. You haven't given me a reason to not, you know, support you. Here's $200. I'm doing this as an investment, right? So we got to change our terminology. He invested in Steve. And now look today. Let me ask y'all a question. Do you think Apple would be what it is today if Steve Jobs did not ask for help?
Oh my God, no.
Right. So it's just, we got to understand and realize that opening our mouths can open doors to the things that we need. There's somebody out there who needs the service that you're providing. There's somebody out there who wants what you got, who needs what you got. But we'll never know. Like you said, Ronnie, no one's psychic. We got to just ask, right? We got to just ask. And so we got to remember those things. Open our mouth. Y'all know me, I'm the acronym queen. What does ask mean? Always seeking knowledge, right? Always seek knowledge. And so if you need something from somebody or from a resource, you got to get out there and seek. You got to go do your research. You got to go ask some questions. You got to go try to find this out. You got to go get some support, get some help. You got to follow those people who's doing what you want to do. You know, we in 2021. Go on ahead and go out there and get with those people who's doing what you want to do. Follow them. Open up your mouth. It's okay. The next thing is removing that fear of needing help. We're all human, right? There's no way we can do everything by ourselves. We don't know everything. We don't have all the resources. We don't have all of the knowledge and the intelligence and the skill set to do all these things, right? So we have to get out there and ask somebody. We got to remove the fear of simply not saying, hey, can you help me with this? Hey, I need some assistance in this. Hey, I need some support. Ronnie, what you got to say about that?
Yeah, it's a psychological thing. I got this thing online. It's asking for help because I had to go through it too. So that hit home for me. And it says a psychological reason why it's tough to ask for help. People are hardwired to want to do things on their own and be independent minded. Asking for help often makes people feel uneasy because it requires surrendering control to someone else. There are some people who really have a hard time with that piece. Another fear is being perceived as needy. We don't want to be ashamed of our situation or come across as incompetent. So we work really hard to make sure people don't see us this way. And they say this idea is amplified. They said it's amplified right now during the COVID-19 crisis because you feel that people have their own worries to take care of, so yours aren't significant. Wow. Right. I mean, that's so powerful. It's so much more you can draw from that. But it's that fear that you're inconveniencing people, that you're adding on to their stress, you're adding on to their problem, and they got enough problems. And then there's that fear of, yo, I can do this by myself. We're programmed to think that you can do it, you can overcome it, you can get through it. But it's not a you, it's a we can do it. It was never set up from the beginning for you to accomplish it all by yourself. If that was the case, that Adam would have never had Eve. He could have did it all by himself. God said it's not good for man to be alone. So he created a companion, right? And you know, and everybody knows, a team of people, a group of people, even in the Bible it says, where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am in the midst, right? He wanted you to even go out and preach the gospel with a friend, a classmate or a colleague, anybody that felt like you did and thought like you did and believed in what you believed in. And it says without a vision, it didn't say without a vision, the individual perishes. Without a vision, you perish. It says without a vision, the people perish. Right? So you're supposed to get many people involved. How can you change the world if you go into it thinking that you can do it by yourself?
Absolutely. It's not possible.
That's all I'm going to say.
I love that. I love that research you just gave us and that information you just gave us, because it was packed with so many different real things, like realities. Like, we got to remember, like, how can you go decide for me? And what I mean by that is, yeah, we're respectful and we understand that everybody has things going on, but I still could be of some help to you. I may have things going on, but the area that I may have things going on in may not be the area that you have things going on in. And so you can come to me for support and ask me, and I could potentially be able to help you, right? And so we gotta remember that don't try to think for someone else. You know what I'm saying? Have that courage and that boldness to go and say, instead of saying, oh, you know what, Michelle got so many things going on, I don't even want to ask her or tell her that I'm hungry. Okay, well, Michelle ain't hungry. I may have some more things going on, but food is not my plight right now. Food is not my issue right now. And so you come to me, I can help you eat. I can get some resources to you for food. But I will never know if you're having that fear of just coming to me because you think that I got all these things going on that I can't even support you. But that's not true. You got to begin to put those reservations aside and say, hey, I still need some help. Or let's say I am struggling with food. You come to me and you say, Michelle, I'm hungry, and I say, me too. Guess what? I may know somebody that I was about to call that can get me some food. So it may just be the connection to the connection that gets you what you need, right? So we can't even be so close-minded to think that just because we're experiencing some type of hardship or we need help in an area that everybody is so inundated with life, nobody can help us. Like, come on, don't think like that. Somebody can help you. And the reality of the situation is that everybody's not struggling in the world.
Right.
There's a whole group of people that are just fine. They are not struggling financially. They're not struggling in areas of business. They're not struggling in areas of relationships and family. They're doing pretty good. And you may not know that person, but you may know a person who know that person. So, but here again, how do we know if you never open up your mouth and ask for support, or you never ask how to get there? How can I start this journey to do whatever I'm doing? You know, and this is what we do in Extreme. We offer these services. You need extra income. We don't know you need extra income, but what are we doing? We're calling everybody we know to share the opportunity just in case you need extra income, or just because I never met a person till this day in all of my days of living that turned down extra money. I have, if you know them and you say, hey, you want this $50, you ain't got to pay me back or nothing, and they say, oh no, thank you, call me. I'm always gonna say yes to the extra money. I'm never gonna turn it down. And then we're dealing with things that will leave generational wealth, financial literacy, financial legacy for your family, for generations to come. We're not just talking about you and your family. We're talking about your family, your children's children, their children's children, the whole 9 yards. We do Forex trading. We do cryptocurrency trading. We do multi-level marketing. All of these ways to earn multiple streams of income. So if your one run out, you're not worried because you got 3, 4 more. Right. You got 3 other avenues that's bringing you in income. But no one will know because you're quiet and you're private and you're embarrassed and you think somebody about to judge you. Right now, everybody going through something. Again, we're in a national pandemic. And with the pandemic, the weather in different places is just getting ridiculous. People can't even leave their home. Snowed in, power out, no water. Come on. Ask. Just ask. You know, and so I just, you know, Ron, this was laid on my heart today because I'm going, wow, what if you are the person that's sitting there or watching this live saying, that's all I got to do? What if that's all you had to do? Again, with the Steve Jobs example, all he did was go ask. Hey, I'm worth an investment. I need, that was the need, $200. His anonymous investor said yes, gave it to him. And here, how many years later, Apple been around? We done came from the little Apple computer with the big monitor and keyboard to a little bitty iPhone, a little bitty MacBook book. Come on. He opened his mouth and he asked. What you got to say, Ronnie?
No, I'm right. Agree with you, man. I mean, I ain't no Apple person. But that the man has, man, he's a multi-billionaire, and the legacy, like those people that like Apple phones and iPhones and Apple products, they are diehard cult fans of his product. They like be standing outside to buy his stuff. So which the only hindrance of what could potentially change your life and your family's life and others that are in your circle and could potentially reach the masses of the world is just asking for help. You got to actually think about that, and make sure that you could potentially be holding other people back. God put you here on this earth to do this thing, and you're not taking an easy step because of whatever your personal reasons is to get to where God is trying to take you, to get you where your destiny is and to be successful. The only thing stopping you is to open up your mouth and open up your hand and your heart and humble yourself and say, hey, I'm right here. If you could just help me do this, man.
Right.
We'll crush it. And I ask for help every single day.
Me too. Like, I'm not ashamed, and I'm not bragging, but I know if there's something that I don't know, I'm gonna go get the help that I need to learn about it. I'm gonna go get the help that I need to find out or to get the support. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just refuse to be sitting somewhere by myself knowing that help is available, and I'm making a decision to not go access the help, to not go get the resource. That's a personal choice, right?
Right.
So for me, I'm just making a different choice. And I'm not knocking those who haven't reached that point yet. But what we are trying to do in this live is encourage you to get there. And you can get there on your own time, but we want you to get there. We don't want anybody to be feeling like they are failing, or you to be feeling like you doing this by yourself. This world got 8-something billion people in it. You ain't never got to be alone. You'll never have to try to do something by yourself. It's too many resources available. It's too many people out there willing to help. It's too many programs and organizations that are helping. But again, you got to say something. And if it just takes you telling one person, and then again, that one person can be the connect or the direct person that you need to get what you came looking for, right? To get the support that you need. And so, you know, that's simple. Ask. Always seek knowledge. You know, you want to get out there, be the best you can be. Be the best person you can be. Don't be that person who's just going to sit there and be defeated, because you don't have to. You can make a different choice all the time. And so you guys, you know, that's what we're pushing. And again, we are a part of a Forex Trading Academy, XTREAMFX Global Academy, where we do Forex trading and cryptocurrency trading. We also do multi-level marketing. They teach you about financial literacy. They teach you how to trade. You get trained and educated on skill sets. This is something that you can take with you anywhere. No one can steal your knowledge. No one can steal the information that you will receive and the skills that you can receive. You can take this to the Kroger, the Walmart. You can do it in your home, do it from your phone, your laptop. No one can take this away from you once you learn this information. My question to you is, why not? Why continue to be insane and do the same thing that is not working for you or your family over and over and over again, when there is opportunity out here for you to make change, to bring change? Again, not just for you, but for your children, your children's children's children. And it can go on. It's legacy, generational wealth, right? And so we just want to be the ones to not hide and keep and this information secret. We are out here sharing it publicly. I'm sharing it to anybody who will listen, right? Because I believe that it is changing lives. I'm here to change lives as your coach. I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you, right, Ronnie? This is what it's all about, impacting lives, changing lives, being agents of change. But you got to open your mouth. You got to open your mouth. I probably have actually called people and told them about this who didn't open their mouth. Because that's just how dedicated and committed I am to seeing people share in this journey and be delivered out of financial lack, to be delivered out of bondage, and you can have financial freedom, right? And you know, it's a membership, it's an investment. Yes, it is an investment in you. It's an investment into your brand, into your company. Just like Steve needed that investment, I promise you, he don't need no $200 anymore, or his children don't, or his grandma didn't, or whoever. And the man who invested in him, if y'all sit here and think that that man has not been compensated for his little $200 investment for the rest of his life, he made one decision to invest in a kid with an idea, with a creativity. If y'all sitting here thinking that that man is somewhere poor or his children is poor and struggling, y'all crazy. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all crazy. I can't go with you down that journey. That man has been set for life since he gave that Steve Jobs that $200.
Right.
He has been set for life. He ain't never have to work again. Neither did his children. Neither does his children. He probably got great grands who will still eat off of his one-time investment. I mean, Ronnie,
Right.
I'm mind blown. I'm mind blown when I think about the story.
So man, I got some 10 reasons. I'm gonna go through them real fast. I'm not gonna go in detail. They're pretty obvious. 10 reasons you should ask for help more often. And
Yes.
I'm gonna give one little final insight before we go out. But reason number one, you won't get far without it.
Right.
Right? You're gonna need some help eventually. The right people, it says the right people will respect you for it. And I'm just going to read this one. Anyone who thinks you're weak for asking for help is someone whose opinion you shouldn't care about. The people who care about you will want to help if you let them. Anyone who thinks it's strange or is simply terrified of doing it themselves, they're not worth your time. All right, number 3, you'll get better at it each time. Number 4, you'll be helping them feel good. Some people actually love and like helping, right? You'll see, number 5, you'll see who really cares about you. You want to find out who your friends are, why you're moving up the corporate ladder, the success ladder, ask people for help. You won't be surprised in the end. All right, number 6, it can help you from spinning your wheels, all right? I'm going to break this down. Sure, you could try it on your own, but chances are someone you know has tried it before and can give you some tips to save you a bunch of time and headache. You don't need to be a hero every day. Let someone else contribute to your heroing and save you some time. Number 7, you might make a new friend. Number 8, it decreases stress. It's already stressful. If you need help, you're already stressed out. Asking for help would definitely take away some, if not all, of that stress. All right?
Wow.
And this is a little funny one. It says Einstein would love it, and I'm going to tell you why. Call it the universe or call it quantum physics, but when you put out into the world the things you want, it magically gets attracted to you. So throw it out there and see what comes back. I'm continually amazed at how the universe responds when I show some vulnerability and ask for help. Wow, that's from Albert Einstein. Number 10 is very, very powerful. It helps you stop procrastinating, right? I'm going to read this. You know those projects or hobbies or dreams that you keep putting off because you don't know how to start? I've got them too. When you reach out and get help, it can start you on your way and make it seem a whole lot less scary, right? Also, when you ask for help, you have some people holding you accountable, right? So what you've been putting off or procrastinating on, now that you have other people involved with you that are showing up, that are sacrificing their time, energy, and money and coming to help you, and you're not working, oh, they ain't gonna just let you just lay on your butt. They may be polite with it, but they're gonna definitely say something about it. Yeah. Hey, I was fine. I'm helping you, brother. Come on, let's go. I didn't need this. We gonna do this or what? This is what you wanted, right?
Right. So, not me. You came to me and I'm willing. Like I'm available, I'm willing to help you, but I'm not gonna let you not go after your own dreams. And, you know, we need that type of support. Like, we need that person to push us and motivate us and build us up, to have our back. You know, sometimes we do grow weary, but we can't stop. We can't give up in that. We got to keep pushing, keep going. And again, this is a dream, or it may be a business. It may be, you know, something that you want to do, something that you, maybe a promotion. Whatever it is, you can't give up on it. You gotta go find the people who's doing that, the people who can help you further your dream, further your destiny, further your career, or whatever it is you want to do. And if you go find those people and they are willing and they give you that support, you and your own mentality should be so excited, and you should be doing everything you can, because now what you was requesting has been provided for you, right? And then on top of that, you should be wanting to do well with your word. have integrity with your word and your commitment. It's not so
Right.
much worrying about disappointing the person who supported you. It's more so about you keeping your integrity and your word to do what you said you were going to do. And you commit to that, right? And so this topic, like I said earlier, start off on this live, it was just near to my heart. Like, it was just really on my spirit that we need support. We need help. We do a huge morning motivational call with XTREAMFX, and basically we all get on that call and we support each other. We root and cheer and we build each other up. We affirm each other and we let each other know that, hey, I'm here. Those times you're growing weary, those times you feel like you can't get up out the bed, if you can pick up the phone, or if you can dial a number, or if you can send a message or whatever, if you can just connect with that group, you're going to be empowered, encouraged, right? And so you got to start hanging around like-minded people like that. Get away from them quitters. Get away from those naysayers. Get away from those doubters. And get with people who are going to help you. They want to see you flourish. They want to see you succeed. Get around those people and get connected. And the only way you can do that is like, you got to be plugged in. You got to be willing to. You got to be willing to get out there and seek the knowledge. You got to be willing to get out there and connect with some people. Change your group, change your environment. You want to get out there and open your mouth and say, hey, I got a service. I'm selling lotions, potions, soaps, or whatever, juice or whatever, and tell somebody about your business. Just, it takes just one person. Have that confidence, right? And so again, this whole live conversation today is about supporting people, getting support, knowing that it is okay to ask. So like always, we like to keep things concise. What does that mean? A lot of information in a short amount of time. And we at the 3:30 mark. Ron, do you want to close out with anything or say anything before we end?
Yeah, like I say every day. Listen, if you're ready to admit to yourself, you're ready to admit to your spouse, ready to admit for your family that you need some help, we're offering some help. And it's not just regular old help. We're not going to just feed you. We're going to teach you how to fish so you can teach other people. If you're ready for change, if you want something better, if you're just stressed out, you just sick or tired of being sick or tired, and when they get out of this hamster wheel, you feel like you have no future. You feel like you're stuck, right? And you don't know what to do, right? When you don't know what to do, you need some help. You need someone to come in that knows how to get you out of that situation. You can't keep asking the people or getting help from the people who are only helping you to stay in the situation. You can't just ask for any help. You have to ask for the right help from the right people. And I cannot stress that enough. And some people mean well, but they just don't know any better. And it's not their fault. And it's not your fault either. But just like the story of the man who kept calling for God for help, and God sent help 3 times with the boat and the helicopter and the ship and everything. The help came. And he asked God, why you never tried? Why you never sent nobody? God said, I tried 3 times. This could be one of those times right now. But we're offering our help. You don't even have to ask. We're willingly wanting to give you some help and show you what we had to ourselves as for help. I didn't know how to make money. I didn't know how to generate income. I didn't know what I'd do if I lost my job or if there was a recession or a pandemic. I lost and I suffered. And I asked for help. I humbled myself. I got the knowledge. I studied and I became successful because I opened up my mouth and I said, can someone please help me? I'm terrified. If something happens to me, my family will suffer. I have to change this. I have to leave a legacy for them and my children. I have to make sure they're safe if anything happens to me. And I want to offer you guys and everyone who's listening the same opportunity. Tag and share your friends. We want to teach you how to never be broke again.
That was such an awesome close. Matter of fact, no more words out of me. I can't go behind that. And as always, tag a friend, tell a friend. Our links to where you can reach out to us is posted in this chat on this live. Reach out to us if you want to know. If you're tired of being stuck, stagnant, complacent, you need that push. We're here. We're ready to help you. Let's get the help and support you need for whatever it is. Y'all have an amazing, amazing day. Guess what? We'll see y'all right back here at 6 o'clock.